What did this man say wrong to his wife in this video? Because why are they dragging him?
Sometimes the men just need to be told what to do. Sometimes they don't know. Sometimes women just take on this role of, I'm responsible for the home, I'm responsible for the kids, I'm responsible for groceries, I'm responsible for ensuring that everything is running well. And they forget that you are partners, you are working together, right? So this person as well is equally as responsible, and let the person know. Maybe the person doesn't know, because I think that's what happened with us.
So when a woman gets pregnant, who's responsible for the child?
Yeah, the woman. Is
Why?
What she eats. It's
Why?
what she.
Why?
She's the one carrying the baby.
Yes. So nature decides to put best care of an infant in the hands of a woman. Why do you think that?
Because the woman has the capacity. That's how we were built.
Thank you. So a woman is better equipped at that stage in the fetus, or that stage in the child's life, to cater to the needs of that child. Does the father play a role? Yes, but primarily the first caregiver, the primary caregiver to that child is the mother. I don't think that role changes much even when the child is born. Why? Because after the child is born, who's giving the breast milk? The mother. If nature knew that the man was equipped, nature would have given, you give the man pregnancy, give the woman pregnancy, give the man breast milk.
So what did he say wrong in that clip? I don't know how we process information in our time. Everybody wants to give a clap back. Everybody wants to fight. Everybody wants to form woke. He did not say that the fathers are not important. He didn't say that the father's presence is not important. He didn't say men should be absent fathers. He made a fact. There is one primary giver, and that is the mother. Simple, like this is a biological and social fact. And in the first few years, and I've said this before and I was dragged, the mother's presence is primary and extremely crucial. That does not mean the father's presence is not crucial. And parenting is stages by stages. It gets to a point where the father's presence is also more crucial than the mother's presence. These are just normal biological and social facts. Research-backed fact. I've seen a lot of people calling him misogynist and his wife is suffering in the marriage and he doesn't love her and he's wicked. You see, this fight for equality and fight for feminism and fight for this is making some crop of people feel that men and women are the same and that we play exactly the same role. A mother is a mother, a father is a father. Equality is not sameness. You are equal but you are different. Play different roles, different hormones, different thinking, different psychology. And it's not a misogynistic thing to acknowledge these differences.
Thank you, Solomon Buchi. It's something I'm all well familiar with. People listen to attack, not to understand. So it happens every day, even with me. You understand? For context, I have a problem with sometimes men need to be told what to do because they don't just know. When people must learn to understand that your husband is your husband, not your son. You can suggest to him what you think would be better if he does it like this. You cannot tell him what to do. I'm sorry, ma, but I know maybe you meant you understand. Men should be suggested to. Your husband is your husband, not your son, and your husband must be spoken to and must be addressed as your husband. Same also, your wife is your wife, not your daughter. You understand? Now, one of the reasons why men suffer manipulation the most is because they fail to hold their women accountable. You understand? You don't hold your women accountable for their bad behavior. A wise woman will never get angry at every correction. In short, she would want more. But it also depends on how do you correct her. You understand? There are so many bitter people online that are walking around saying they are feminist. We'll go see where it will lead them. I don't even have strength to argue with anybody. If you say you're a feminist, you are right. If you say you're not a manist, you are right. You understand? So you people dragging him, that is him and his wife being transparent with each other. And that man did not say anything wrong. He only stated fact of nature. If God wanted men to be the primary caregivers of newborn babies, he would have given them breast. Early years is important for a mother and her kid. Early years. So you people just wake up and decide to drag people. It's because you can. But no problem. My name is Barrister Rita. I am just a DM, a way to speaking to you.